be the day. What do you see before it's over? Blinded flashes getting closer, sacrificing everything I knew. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. Wanna let it go, wanna make them all fight. Wanna be control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. This could.
Welcome back to our stream here, everyone. Finally, हम यहाँ तक पहुँच गए हैं. हमारा पहला semi-finals is live. It's going to be against Serenity, and we'll be seeing Serenity going against K2 here. हमारे attack पर K2 बैठे हुए हैं और defense पर Serenity है. It's going to be BO3, so it will be taking a bit of a time because both the teams are really, really good. And जो पहला map जो है choose किया गया है, that the teams we will be playing is Icebox, and alongside with me is again Inshu.
Hi guys, let's see कौन जीतता है आज.
Well, they are going for quite a lot of good. I mean, we are seeing a bit of chamber Kashan की तरफ से. It's a pick that people do a lot of that we have been seeing him on, and of course Soa dono side pe is mandatory, but there's a smoker that they're going for, the controller and the smoker basically combo ही है, which is Viper. But उस तरफ हमारे पास proper जो है clove choose करी गई है as a smoker. Well, Viper is a more of a common pick
In
जो हम
Icebox,
competitive,
yeah,
हाँ जो हम competitive scene में देखते हैं, but anything could work if you use it, properly.
properly, yeah.
हाँ. So let's see.
क्या
Let's see
होता
क्या
है?
बनता है. Then okay. It seems like K2 has a bit of a B sort of approach here. Spike जो है B की तरफ छोड़कर team is not so sure where they're actually going to be going so far, but there we go. Two of them approaching towards the B, while we have Dakaruni towards the mid. Oh, both the neons are thinking like, same here. Dakaruni against Kenshiro on the mid. Oh. Oh, he gets Dakaruni and
But
Woody
he got
gets Kira.
Kira.
Interesting. Look at Kashan. Oh, close one. Acha tha. It was a good. Oh,
Oh,
beautiful.
beautiful,
Monkey
yeah.
is down. A beautiful chamber pick here. Oh,
Jersey.
Kenshiro he trades Chelsea off जिसने काशान को वहाँ निकाल लिया था, but Villain again gets Kenshiro down, and now it's just him
3v1
against three Serenity peeps here.
players, yeah.
Woody, Salt, ever since they have a lot of a man advantage of course, but यहाँ पर Villain जो है उनके पास Spike भी नहीं है. Spike is right beside the three
Viper is
men.
holding, yeah. Never
Exactly.
mind.
It's gonna be hard for him, but let's see कि किस extent तक इस round को खींच सकते हैं. Maybe with a pick. Woody facing him right off. He's seen him ever since. Okay, there we go. We have the recon here already, but he's. Oh, that was a nice try. He went for the kitchen approach here, but Woody at the end उसको शर से निकाल लेते हैं. There we go. 1-0 of the pistol going towards the Serenity here. Uh, Let's see how far this actually goes. It's just the beginning, so there's a lot of uh, things we'll be seeing here. And there we go. K2 going for the A approach here. यहाँ पर A की तरफ they're
Goody
going
is
here recon जो almost इनको detect कर लेता है, but they barely pass that. But well, the team we just have Soa here towards A, so there is a potential to occupy this site here if they
yeah.
will. A good recon here. Chalo, Soa is just going away for the retake, but he dies. Woody. Chelsea gets a beautiful pick here. Oh no,
Chelsea get two.
Chelsea gets 2k with a Sheriff. Kashan is down as well. Two of the main players are down here.
And it's still
What?
Kenshiro and Salt as well.
Looking a bit off here for Serenity, but we'll see. Two Guardians and a Bulldog can easily compete against one Sheriff and four Classics. But we are talking about K2. It's not going to be that easy. Now it just depends on the retake.
Chelsea gets three. Oh my
Jersey,
god.
this guy is unstoppable. Oh no. Salt here stops him down, and now it's a 2 versus 3. Time is ticking. Kira
Yes.
gets control. No freaking way. They are so accurate. Good trade, but Takaruni gets Salt as well at the end.
Was
एक
a
और
nice
trade हो
one.
जाती है. And beautifully executed round here coming in from K2. By the way, Inshu, if we remind, it was their buy round.
Yeah,
What is going on?
exactly. Like full of
That is
pistols with her and still they got that.
no,
That's
no,
pretty
no, no,
good.
no. The credit goes to
Goes
none
to
other than
Chelsea.
Chelsea here,
Yeah.
getting those amazing 2k, 3k
3K,
actually
yeah.
with a
Same.
sheriff alone. Beautiful यार, बहुत अच्छा round खेला यहाँ पर. A bit of a challenge here for Serenity though. It's not going to be one-sided. Both the teams are really, really good. So there we go. Villain going for the drone here. Scanning off towards the side. There's just Sova once again and KO.
And KO.
Slowly अपनी साइड पे अप्रोच कर रहे हैं. टीम को देखो साइड तो मिल गई है. बहुत आराम से इनको साइड मिल चुकी है. Once again they're gonna plan and इनको post plant बस खेलना होगा अच्छी तरह से. To win against Serenity here. Beautiful. Kenshiro, by the way, coming from the flank, but he's turning
But
away. He's not coming.
yeah.
नहीं आ रहे वो.
Because
And
he's
they're
in
not.
safe and
And it's
again
their
Chelsea got picked.
exactly they're on save except one judge. Chelsea, this guy is unstoppable. He is pretty determined right now to win. Chelsea, oh my goodness, as I talk. एक और pick ये ले लेते हैं 3k.
Nice.
Dakaruni there ends it off. But again, can we talk about how good Chelsea is playing right now? Because two back-to-back 3Ks coming in from his side is just phenomenal so far. 1-2, P10 coming in already. But like if we talk about it now, issue तो इस तरह अगर इसको देखें ना तो obviously losing your buy round,
High round, yeah.
it tells you,
Not good, yeah.
yeah, it's not good, and it tells you that the opposing team is pretty determined. To wait a minute. Why did Takarunu throw away his guardian, or did it just spawn back? Oh, I'm so confused. Well, never mind. So yeah, I mean, they have a bit of a economical issues. हमारे Serenity वाले. इनका एक disconnect भी हो गया solved, but again, इस round जीतना इनके लिए बहुत crucial है. To back up that
I
economy
agree.
here
Yeah.
because they're on pretty low on credits here. So, but on the other hand, if you look at
They
K2,
have
so they're quite a lot. They're packed a bit. So even if they lose one round, they could still afford for the next one. So far, not a problem for them.
इनका player reconnect हो चुका है.
Okay, finally, there the signal for R has been given. 1-2. Let's see how K2 is going to be playing this attack round. So far they've been going pretty good. अच्छी तरह occupy कर लेते हैं side को, and then they play a beautiful post plant here. Let's see. Okay. They're not coming. They are coming. Kira could
Oh,
die by
nice.
Kashan here. Kashan,
And
look at
Shio.
that. Oh no, Kashan just exposed his position and Kira was just too accurate to pull him down.
And
There we
Dakaru.
go. Yeah, there we go. That side as well. Dakaruni with that beautiful shot there on Salt, I believe. Okay, the team's approaching towards here, the B side. The good um, occupation here. Look at that. We have Everson's right behind that spot here. He could die potentially by Dakaruni, but let's see how they play now. Look at Kenshiro here. All the way from the flag. No, they didn't check. They are so cooked right now, especially with that 3K. No, 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 no. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good.
One enemy
And
remaining.
Everson gets villain, and suddenly the whole table has been turned after Kenshiro's 3K coming in from the operator. And now it's just Dakaruni with 19 HP. Let's see what is he gonna do. But a bit of a timing here ever since Dakaruni ko le jate hain with that Serenity. Definitely credit goes to the op shots there by Kenshiro. But in general, a good round by Serenity, balancing it off to 2 and 2.
Like इसका pizza note कर गया.
Yeah, I did. Well, a bit unfortunate for K2. I mean, बहुत अच्छा round जा रहा था. But I don't know किस तरह Kenshiro ने उनका alarm dodge किया. मैंने वो part देखा नहीं था. But bit of a mishap from the Sentinel side. Hopefully they'll fix it
Careful
for the
here.
rest of the games. Dakaruni on top of the heaven here. He is determined. Oh, look at that. Kenshiro facing him off. I think he'll die. He'll probably die there. Oh no, Dakaruni gets one. उसके बाद Kenshiro, उसका trade लेते हैं. Good shot, not bad so far. I think ये drone Kenshiro को ले जाएगी, पकड़ लेगी. Never mind, he's safe, he's safe. Kenshiro is right there at the corner. How is nobody checking that? Oh my goodness, oh my lord, a 4K coming in from Kenshiro. Can he get that ace? And an ace coming in from Kenshiro. Unexpected ace, that I will definitely point this out यार. K2 जो है ना focus अपना इनका पता नहीं कहाँ पर है. I mean Kenshiro जो है इतनी आरामी से इनकी space लेकर इनको मतलब unexpected angle से एक एक करके ले जा रहा है, but they are just
Need a drop.
not able to stop him there. A bit of a mistakes, 2 round mistakes coming in from K2 here, but well, Kenshiro is Kenshiro, so obviously he's gotten that ace. Momentum jaag chuka hai Serenity ka. Here we go. This is not gonna be one-sided at all. Monkey D. Luffy making his way towards the B side. दो बंदे जो हैं उधर इनका वेट कर रहे हैं, but वो पीछे हो गए हैं. Look at that, Dakaruni going in for that beautiful ult. Almost gets Everson's there, but barely surviving, especially with that Kashan's cover. Kashan gets one, gets another one, gets a third one. Oh my goodness, यहाँ पर क्या एक और ace हम witness करने वाले हैं? And never mind. Kenshiro gets Monkey D. Luffy there with the operator. Now it's just 2 of them left. Villain, Kira, unka kaam hai. Let's say, could there still potential to win that post ban if they want? But never mind. Salt, Villain ko le jate hain. Now it all lies on the hands of Kira. Kira gets one. Kira unable to get another one. Woody, Kira ko le jate hain end mein. And with that, Serenity gets their second consecutive round. Well played so far.
I think आज Dakaru ने थोड़ा सा off खेल रहे हैं.
Yeah, I mean, could be, but let's see. If there's
ये
still,
time out work करता है क्या नहीं ये वाला
हाँ,
इनके लिए.
he's not. He is definitely showing his presence, but हाँ,
Like
थोड़ा
I
थोड़ा
think
थोड़ा कम है.
bit unlucky maybe.
Timeout here. Hopefully, good decision. Obviously, timeout is very necessary. I mean, the momentum जो है शुरू में बना हुआ था. K2 ka kind of broke off with the ace and the another win, another round win, coming in from Serenity. So hopefully इस time out में discuss कर ले maybe because they just kind of playing a bit nervously or something because काफ़ी picks जो इनको Serenity वालों को मिल रही है वो बिल्कुल ही off मिल रही हैं for free basically, what do we say, charity kills or something. So there is a lot of space here, K2, giving to their duelists especially, and to Kashan as well. So they need to work that out, but in general, K2 is not playing bad, and there's still, a lot of hope here. Uh, oh my
Nice pick
goodness!
by Kira,
Kira,
yeah.
a good, smoker is down, their controller is down, so that is a good pick. The wall is down, so that will be giving them quite a lot of room here. But two Woody there gets Chelsea there in a bit of a loss here with Chelsea, and Salt gets Takaruni. Unfortunately, Takaruni was with the fan. Oh, a bit of a timing here for Salt, but Woody villain ko le jate hain, and Woody third pick for Woody coming in. Is it another one, or there we go, Kashan ending it. Acha, we are seeing a lot of 3Ks and 4Ks her round actually, coming in from our Serenity side. So that's good. That tells you that all of the players are really pumped up, and quite ready and obviously fully warmed up for this match. So that's good as well. Five, two. Let's see.
It's not over yet.
Again,
ये लोग कर सकते हैं, yeah, exactly. Like,
हाँ A की तरफ है, and then finally there's a lurker chamber. I think वो वहाँ उस तरफ detect हो चुके हैं, I believe, but I'm not sure because, well,
Oh,
Dr.
nice.
Rudy gets that salt from a barely a bit of an unexpected angle there. He still gets him through the wall bang, and Kira still lurking undetected here. Could be really fatal for Serenity, but let's see. Takaruni अंदर तक आ चुके हैं, साइड पे स्पाइक प्लांट हो चुका है, and now it all depends on their retake. Kenshiro gets that. Oh no, Woody gets Cersei there through the ult as well. Oh, look at that. ये मैं कह रही थी. Exactly यही मैं कह रही थी. Kira undetected could be fatal. Kenshiro is pretty low. Oh, good pick. Ever since gets Kira straight. It's a 2 versus 2. Both of them are very low though. There you go. Neon. He's back there. He's
Kashan is
One
there.
enemy remaining.
Kashan, oh my god, he is both the flanks. Look at the chambers, ये दोनों chambers बड़े sneaky हैं. इन्होंने एक ने lurk करके निकाला, दूसरे ने इस flank का फायदा उठाया. क्योंकि वो alarm को break करने लगा था, but फिर chamber मर गया, and then he had the whole opportunity.
Alarm already तोड़ दिया था उसने.
अच्छा तोड़ दिया होगा क्योंकि जब मैंने कैमरा देखा था उस वक्त वो तोड़ने की कोशिश कर रहा था कि शायद वेट कर रहा था मे बी, बट ईदर वे वो बैटल के बीच में ना वो टीम पर जाहिर सी बात है आप रियलाइज नहीं करते हो कभी कभी. हाँ, तो दैट इज ब्यूटीफुल, अ गुड फ्लैंक coming in from Kashan, definitely winning them this round as well. So and वो अदर दूसरे भी केयरलेस थे काफ़ी, so they did not really check कि अलार्म टूट चुका है etc. So
and plus इनके लिए ये राउंड बहुत important है क्योंकि next economy
हाँ, they are going broke if they don't win this. Again A जा रहे हैं, अच्छी खासी साइट ले लेते हैं यार, बट वो फिर रीटेक के दौरान ना Serenity इनको फिर कर देती है बैलेंस. यहाँ पर look at that, true अंदर Takaruni gets one. अच्छी ट्रेड हो गई Woody की तरफ से. Chelsea, okay, there we go. He got stopped here by Woody. Villain Woody की ट्रेड, ये ट्रेड पे ट्रेड ले जा रहे हैं. इतना बड़ा साइकिल इनका चलता रहता है. Like they can just get kill on kill. Kenshiro with that operator try, but it just doesn't land. Now let's see, can they play their post plan well, or is it another win for Serenity? I hope they don't peek. Kenshiro is really good at operator. It's gonna be. Oh no! This saw him. Look at what?
Oh hello!
typing?
Ah,
Okay, this is just bad. Honestly, 2 versus 2 पे balance हो चुका है और ये chamber गया. Chamber is dead.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my goodness!
yeah,
How the hell?
it was so close actually, but
It's not.
unfortunately,
It's not even about being close. That this guy, how the hell is he using this operator? I need explanations because you know
Teach me as well.
this is just that is phenomenal. You know, I can't even deny how good that operator works. But either way, well played, man. Well played. You know,
It was good, yeah.
beautiful. 7 to K2 का momentum उस round के बाद से उस time out के बाद से broke ASF. You know, that's how I would say it. They are just not making their way back up. Serenity consecutively rounds जीत रही है और K2 seems to be in a bit of a problem here because they keep doing the A and they just can't play the post plan even though they had the advantage, but they still died towards, you know, that operator coming in from Kenshiro there. But look at that, slowly now they don't have the guns except Jersey, who is on the Guardian.
And Monkey D. Luffy on Sniper.
Yeah, that's not gonna do much unless you're
Yeah.
a really good aimer. You know, head per आप सीधा मारो tap करके. But let's see how that goes. Salt right on top of that. Haven could do a bit of a damage if he wants, or either he dies there. But let's see. I think the team's not going, or maybe go a bit slow
I
here.
think
But
JK Chamber has some space on B side. Their chamber.
हाँ,
तो अगर ये
ये
लोग B भी जाएंगे तो it's completely dead, yeah.
and that's the whole purpose of chamber ना. आप आगे आते हो because you have a TP, and
Yeah.
and Kashan is very confident in his aim, so that guy will definitely do that approach. But काफी दफा उसको वो रोका भी है उन्होंने क्योंकि he failed a couple times, but it's okay. That's how chamber is supposed to play. Okay, finally a retake. We'll see. बहुत जल्दी ये plant कर लेते हैं, but ever since and Woody gets 2 of the main duelists down, and now it's looking bad for them. They don't have the Guardian. They don't have anything to counter that. Why would you ult in this situation, honestly? Oh, wait, never mind. This is actually balancing. Oh my good.
Oh, ever since is
Ever since coming in with that 4K, unexpected 4K, but almost an ace here. Like, this is what Serenity is about, Anshu. आप मतलब हर round हर बंदा या तो 3K
4K
करेगा
या 3K,
या
yeah,
तो 4K
exactly.
करेगा. And that is just starting to get very one-sided right now. You know, especially seeing the performance of the K2 players. I mean, Kera is trying his level best here, but look at that operator coming in from the attack. Not a good decision, honestly, because you're very low on credits. Dusra Monkey D. Luffy, you know, at 110.
I think
it's not
maybe
looking
he's so
good.
confident that he will get a pick.
Let's see. Ever since could be down if he tries. I mean,
Yeah.
he could die potentially. No,
Oh
he's
my
dead.
god.
How they're giving them so much space? It's just sad. Well, either way, ever since ki pick was very crucial. Their controller is down, and now oh my god, beautiful. Jersey's really good, yaar. His aim is crispy, but you know
And
it's a
KO
team
is
game.
KO is pushing them.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
no, the flank.
Spike down. Attacker
The
spawn.
flank! It's not working. It's bad. It's bad. They keep dying, you know, from flank every 2-3 rounds. Sure, see, damn though. He balanced it
2v2.
off to a 2v2 ever since. Could be fatal, honestly. Ever
I
since
think
की
ये
जो
लोग
position
sandwich
है,
हो गए.
One enemy remaining.
okay, they took him down. And now it's just Woody. Can Woody clutch this for his team, or will their consecutive rounds
Jersey will
streak is
die.
going to break? Jersey.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my goodness, Woody is down. Kira is
Oh,
down as
no.
well. No, that is very unfortunate. Woody taking the whole
round in the
pressure on his shoulder, clutching the round here. 9-2, everyone. I believe it's going to be 10-2 or 9-3. But
10.
either way, Serenity's performance on the defense has proven really fatal for K2 because you know the margin is pretty low, pretty high. The margin is quite a large gap here, 9-2. Bit of an unexpected gap here because you know K2 शुरू से बहुत अच्छा start किया था इन्होंने, but it's just started going a bit downfall, I would say, for K2 here. But let's see.
9-3
Yeah.
curse maybe.
Huh, maybe. They've got the guns, so there's an equal possibility here. Look at that, Dakaruni goes for that neon. Dakaruni goes for that Neon's could he get a pick here? Let's see. Agar ye picks nikal. Oh, Kenshiro there with the operator. Neon versus Neon, but
ever
Everson.
since got down.
ये वाइपर पिट में जो ये हरकतें चल रही हैं ना, ये बड़ी मसले है. देखो. What are they doing?
One enemy remaining.
There we go. Kira takes on Everson. Now it's just Kira versus the 4 jungly people coming. You know, the hunger for that kill here. Oh my. Okay, that was a close one. That was a good 1 bullet 2 pick, but in the end, वो बेचारे नहीं ज़्यादा कर पाए. You know, with the push that Serenity was throwing at them. It's a 10-2, pretty one-sided match here going on. पहला map है. So obviously Serenity will have to win the next one to win to go to the finals, but K2 will have to win the next one for sure, warna they will be falling down.
Itna
You know,
close aake, yeah, exactly.
They'll be falling down towards the lowers, but so far, let's see.
Let's see अब इनका attacking phase है.
Right here. Revealing it.
Gotta go.
Pistol लेना पड़ेगा if they wanna maybe, you know, a bit of hope के comeback हो जाए. But let's see. Neon versus Neon. They know Jersey's there. The spam. Oh no, there he's down. The spam costed him half of his HP, and then Everson's ka lurk is good, but Kira, okay. I think Everson's could get Kira if he wants. Yeah, he could. Oh no, he revealed his position. Oh no, he still whips. Kira gets him down, but Kenshiro trade le lete hain Kira ki udhar. And now they've got the spike planted here.
Oh.
Interesting. Daka Kruni villain both getting, you know, balancing it off to a 2 versus 2 villain. Kashan le jate and it's very winnable right now. It's just on Woody. Woody whiffs twice here and they're just low HP. He gets one. Oh no. Whoa, that was very close. It was a good decision that he stopped diffusing, but again, वो उसको कर भी नहीं पाता क्योंकि he was just one tap and
at least करना चाह रहा था, so he did it.
So that was a good decision, but it just did not work out because he was
उसकी HP ज़्यादा होती, so maybe.
हाँ, क्योंकि obviously body shot था ना, तो अगर वो diffuse कर रहा होता ना उस वक्त तो बच जाता, लेकिन उसकी HP इतनी नहीं थी कि वो diffuse करता रहता. So that was a good decision. अच्छा decision था, but it just did not work out in the end. 11-2. That is sad. Well, K2, a bit of a trouble here. The possibility of a comeback has been reduced to, I don't know, minus 0.9%. Okay, yeah, okay, sure, 0.5%. But either way, 11-2 here. Serenity going pretty strong.
Deploying drone.
Woody here going for that SOAS drone. They know that he's on the top, but he's fallen down. They're checking that. Oh, they barely. Oh, he's down. They didn't really know that villain was there, but it just did not work out either way. Oh my goodness, no scope on Monkey D. Luffy here, coming in by Kenshiro on the the Marshall. But well, क्या करेंगे अब ये दोनों बताओ? क्या करेंगे ये दोनों? They're in a trouble here with 2 sheriffs, you know, the 2 duelists of the team here.
Last player standing.
Oh my goodness. Kenshiro gets that Dakakruni coming in from the back. Kashan gets Kashan. No, almost,
yeah.
12-2. पिछले मैच की तरह ये भी I think 12-3 होगा.
Match point.
13-3 होगा. Yeah, 13-2 होगा. Let's see. They don't have they've got the rifles now though, but let's see. Rifles के साथ शायद ये round निकाल दें, but possibility नहीं है.
Gun here.
They are playing their bonus. Serenity.
They're playing the bonus, but the guns are enough to actually win a round.
Exactly. Bulldog is so good.
Exactly, it's goated. The Guardian is goated as well. So slowly, oh, the Jersey saw Kenshiro's head there, but वो नहीं hit कर पाए उस shot को. Either way, इनको idea हो गया कि team is slowly approaching यहाँ पर ना एक ही तरफ Dakakuni against Kenshiro, but he fails there. Oh, Jersey, good try there. Good Rudy takes him down. Now it's a. I think this is GG's at
But
this
उनके
point.
Viper अभी भी mid पे है and she can take some picks.
Villain is.
Oh,
Look at
yeah.
that. Okay, Kira gets one. Oh no, Villain is down. Kashan takes him down from such a far off angle. There's Monkey to Luffy there, but not much. You can't do anything actually. 2 versus
Last
4.
player standing.
Kashan doing that chamber diff. Uh, there we go. Beautiful. Good shot. Good shot by Monkey. And with that,
Attack.
Serenity takes the first
Like
map.
इन्होंने prove कर दिया आज भी कि Serenity क्यों इतनी
Yes.
famous है यार.
K2 was, K2 is a good and strong team, but they were not able to counter the pressure coming in from Serenity. So, पहला map जाता है Serenity को, and now the second map जो है हमारा crucial है for team K2 to actually win if they want to stay back. But let's see how that goes. Till then, we'll just be
10
taking
minutes
a
का.
short break.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bye bye guys. Stay tuned.
This could be the day I die for you. Feeling like there's nothing I can do. This could be the end, it's mine to choose. It's taken me my lifetime just to prove. This could be the day I die for you. Don't let it be the day. What do you see before it's over? Blinded flashes getting closer. Sacrificing everything I knew. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. Wanna let it go, wanna make them all fight. Wanna make control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die, gotta die. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. Feeling like there's nothing I can do. This could be the end, it's mine to choose. It's taken me my lifetime just to prove. This could be the day I die for you. Don't let it be the day. What do you see before it's over? Blinded flashes getting closer. Sacrificing everything I knew. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. Wanna let it go, wanna make them all fight. Wanna make control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die.
हेलो वेलकम बैक गाइस BO3 का ये सेकंड मैच है और ये K2 के लिए बहुत क्रूशियल है लेट्स सी क्या K2 कर पाएगी विन
Okay, it seems like we're back. This map जो है हमारा लोटस है, so quite the common pick here. बहुत crucial है K2 के लिए क्योंकि if they lose this, they're basically falling down. But if it's just one map away for Serenity to uh, confirm their spot for the finals. So Serenity तो full pumped up होगी. But let's see how this one goes.
This is a
Uh,
nice pick actually as a sentinel
देखो that you know we've been seeing race की जगह neon ज़्यादा, but Serenity is going for the race here. Let's see.
I think रेस ज्यादा अच्छी है उसके नेड्स और हेल्पफुल है बहुत
I do agree with that point. Baki, Cersei is going for the jet. Daka Crony, as usual, going for that neon. I think Daka Crony jet खेली थी
Yeah.
in some map, I believe, but they keep changing here and there. So Baki, quite the common pick, for the this. And we have a fade, by the way, जो काफी time से नहीं खेली जा रही. Salt, but Salt is going for that fade here. Monkey D. Luffy once again on the clove. As usual, the breaches is a must, and the smoker. Kashan is going for Omen here. Omen is the OG, the goat of the smokers. So I like that pick as well. Let's see which team prevails on this one. Is it going to be
There.
the end for K2 here, or is it gonna be, a hope for
No match.
another, a comeback for the third map? Let's see. Seems like they're going for the A here, but the spike is like still not confirmed here. They're kind of shuffled off here towards the C. Okay, that angle is good, but ever
Oh,
since, oh my goodness, that was beautifully aimed towards Kira's head. Quite the early pick जो इनको मिल चुकी है, काफी लॉस पर अभी से आ गए हैं with their sentinel down, तो flank का खतरा रहेगा इनको. But let's see. It does a bit of a damage here, Dakakrooni, on their breach. Okay, the doors open. There's Clove towards the C, but the team जो है हमारी A की तरफ आ चुकी है, and Serenity stacked up towards A. So it would be a bad decision to maybe go A, but let's see के क्या है इनका. They're still not sure.
Lotus
Okay.
taking space on C.
हाँ, तो I have a feeling कि ये C जाएंगे.
But Wise is there, as we know.
They can counter the Wise. The Wise is towards the showers. I think that's not gonna be a threat.
30 seconds
But
left.
Thorns आ चुके हैं. They have the enough
And there
time.
is a wall, no?
Enough time दिया था टीम को rotate करने के लिए, but Serenity अभी तक A पर stick है. But now they're making their way. Vice has given Kenshiro has given that signal for them to rotate here.
10
So
seconds left. Not ready yet.
good aftershock actually.
Spike planted.
Kenshiro whips that on. Dakakrooni gets Kenshiro there. Villain gets ever since. Villain with a 2k. That's a good amount of kills,
One enemy remaining.
Dakakrooni gets Woody, and now it all leaves on Kashan. Two of them are kind of low, it could be winnable, but let's see. But a classic here against two ghosts, I think that's pretty hard. But देख सकते हैं, Kashan is a good aimer, so oh, barely. Oh, two heads barely. He's been seeing. Time is ticking, no time. I think even if he wants, but there we go.
Nice.
Dakakrooni finishing off Kashan here. Once again, K2 जिस तरह पिछले मैप पे शुरू हुई थी ना, with a 1 and then 1 and a 1-2 and stuff like that. So इस तरह इनका भी they win the pistol this time. So
And as I said, कि Raze is very nice. क्योंकि उन्होंने है ना नेट से ऑलरेडी एक पिक निकाल ली थी Serenity वालों ने ever since से नेट से. And I was like, bro, yeah.
Behind me.
A execution will be confirmed here with the guns that they have. There's a Vandal coming in already here. A Villain going in for that full buy. Pretty confident here for that. But let's see. पूरी side इनके पास है. Literally पूरी side. ये अब retake होगा. वो देखो C की तरफ से सारे flank आ रहे हैं except Fade. Are they gonna expect that flank? I'm not really sure, but let's see.
Because they have wall, no?
ये अप्रोच कभी कभी जीत जाते हैं. हाँ, वॉल तो है लेकिन एक ही उसको करेगा ना क्रॉस, गिविंग देम द आइडिया कि एक बंदा फ्लैंक है. लेकिन इतने टाइम से कोई आ नहीं रहा साइड पे, तो दैट टेल्स यू अ लॉट कि क्या चल रहा होगा. क्योंकि ये अगर फ्लैंक सारे आ गए तो दिस इज जीजीज ऑनेस्टली, बिकॉज ये उस तरफ देख भी नहीं रहे हैं ज़्यादा, सिर्फ एक को देख रहे हैं. लुक एट दैट. Kenshiro pretty low off here. He's down. A flash coming in. They know that they're flanked now. They now know that they're flanked. Oh my goodness, ever since Kira gets you down. Oh no. Sword ki position was just phenomenal. It played a huge role here, but time is ticking. Cersei with the Vandal. Villain, no freaking way.
bring
Gets
enough body
the
It's so good,
3K.
yeah.
Gets the 3K here with the Stinger. Beautifully executed by team. It was a good flank, by the way, though. They dealt a lot of damage to that economy here. I mean, bonus. They were on the buy now. So, bonus के लिए let's see what they do. They still have their Vandal, by the way, जो उन्होंने invest की थी. So that's fine. That's well and good. And now they're, going for those low buys here to play that bonus. But up now, Serenity is on the rifle.
Rip and tear.
It's gonna be hard. Uh,
क्योंकि आइसबॉक्स में भी यही हुआ था कि 2 राउंड्स उसके फेवर में थे एंड देन
that's exactly it. This is repeating the history. I feel like Serenity might actually take this round and it's gonna be balanced off just like the last map.
Horns activated.
Kenshiro! Oh no,
Oh, nice pick by
Kenshiro!
Churchy, yeah.
He gave away that free vandal. He's given away that free vandal now. बहुत ज़्यादा फ़ायदा हो चुका है हमारे इनका बोनस था लेकिन फिर भी अब एक तरह से इनके पास 2 वैंडल्स हैं और ये पोस्ट प्लांट खेल सकते हैं. Oh my goodness, Monkey D. Luffy gets one with that finger. Takakuni, beautiful sliding towards that raise right on the face. Kashan coming in from the showers यहाँ पर with that vandal. But again,
And
इनका
Churchy have
lost.
angles so that he can, but no.
They won their bonus. How the hell? Kashan gets one.
So it's
Kashan, but the time is ticking. Even if he gets all of them, it won't matter. Dakakrooni once again with the 2K. Okay, that was a good try for a 360, but it failed miserably. Salt gets Dakakrooni there. Now Salt right there. Oh, the timing.
Yeah.
A bit of a timing here for Kira, but again he's managed to save one vandal, which is fine and all. He's got one vandal. अच्छा, the fun part is that अगर ये लोग थोड़ा पोस्ट प्लांट ऐसे खेलते हैं ना, इनकी इकोनॉमी को थोड़ी डैमेज पड़ी है. नहीं बोनस था, नहीं बोनस था वैसे तो, बट ये ना अच्छी खासी फ्री वैंडल्स लेकर जा रहे थे अपने साथ. 4 जिंदा थे जब काशान ने निकाले एक एक करके. तो अब चलो 2 वैंडल्स हैं उनके पास, बट अगेन मतलब इनको फ्री की जो वैंडल्स मिली थी वो गिर गई एट द एंड. तो even though Serenity lost that round, they still managed to retrieve back some of the vandals. So it's fine and all, but now they have
Timeout is, yeah.
one has disconnection and there's a timeout here. Salt going for that vandal. Ever since on the bulldog and baki save ही करेंगे most probably, या पता नहीं सभी save करेंगे I believe. But that's a good 3 consecutive rounds that team K2 has gotten. A good start to the round, to the map so far.
क्या ये टाइम आउट वर्क करेगा? मुझे तो लगता है कर सकता.
Okay, he's reconnected. Good for them. They didn't have to take a P10. Sometimes you just need a P10 randomly, but there we go. He's reconnected back in that timeout, and now let's see what Serenity has in mind. But again, let me just remind you that the attackers are K2, so they definitely have the advantage. So we'll have to see what they do. Because attack पर आकर कोई भी team prevail कर लेती है आरामी से if they get a couple rounds on their defense. Okay, pretty strong off. यहाँ A की तरफ approach दे रही है team. Just Omen on the side, by the way. Again the flank. What are they doing? No, they're not. They're backing off here. I thought all 3 of them were gonna flank here from B side, but नहीं. ये इतना टाइम लेकर साइड पे आते हैं, वो पूरी रीटेक वो सारे बंदे आ जाते हैं तब तक. इतना इनके पास पूरी साइड थी टेक्निकली, बट दे जस्ट played it very slow and now they're backing off, I think. It's pretty obvious you're gonna rotate at this point, but let's see. I think they should still go A, considering the fact that team उधर से भी काफी rotate कर चुकी है towards different sites. But they're going for C, which is pretty empty. Wise just towards the showers, जो उनको info दे सकती है अगर कोई वहाँ हुआ भी, just like 2 rounds back. It was just Wise.
करके मार सकती है अगर like but
हाँ, but उतना दूर कोई जाता नहीं है usually. हाँ, box के पीछे खेल रहे होते हैं तो अलग सीन होता है. Kenshiro there, I think he could get the jet, but he's low. He's going back for the retake with his team. That ball, the close vulnerable did not really hit towards that side, but it was a nice try. Anyways, they have beautiful Chelsea on jet. It's really good. He gets one pick.
Where are you?
Serenity seems to be in a trouble right now. I mean, one of the men is down. Kenshiro is pretty low as well. Oh, Salt coming in for the rescue. Gets one pick down, and random spam is getting ever since down as well. This is not looking good. Kira, 2 versus 2. Is it gonna end or... Oh my god, Dakakrooni goes for the ult, and he gets Kashan as well. But Kira, in the end, ends it off ever since here. 0-4. 4 consecutive rounds for K2. What is going on? That timeout did not seem to be working. कुछ करना पड़ेगा Serenity को यहाँ पे. They need to do something here. This is unexpected a build up of the momentum here coming in from K2 because they are pretty determined, you know, and इनको रहना है game में. So they need this round, this map. So they know they have to work really hard for this, you know, coming against a team like Serenity. So let's see what this goes. So far तो बहुत अच्छा जा रहा है. Okay, ever since on the opera. Oh, beautiful pick. Good early pick here. Duck Clooney को stop कर दिया है. इनके जो top fragger थे. ये ever since जिस तरह भाग रहे हैं ना, I'm getting anxiety. But शुक्र है. He's barely saved himself some HP here. He's on the operator. He could have lost it. Oh no, I think Jersey could die, but एक tap on him could kill him down. I, I'm a bit.
भले
Even oh my god,
Sure.
Jersey, don't make a move ahead, you will die. But if ever since goes for that peak,
they're holding them, yeah.
the double peak. Oh no. Oh, barely
I
missed.
think, yeah.
Ever since barely missing that shot. Obviously, अचानक ही उसके जो है face पर आया है, तो he would probably be really nervous.
Yeah,
But
like that.
there we go.
Yeah.
अच्छा balance कर लिया अच्छा खासा इन्होंने to a 4 versus 4, so it's pretty winnable from both the sides considering हमारे पास चारों तरफ vandals हैं, no low guns.
Take किया कि हम लोग rotate करें and then they are going back to A
The
again.
team is rotated. All of them, they have the whole site, but they're taking so
30
much
seconds
time.
left.
That's the thing about the K2. They're fine. They're playing really okay. Finally, running off. You know, अच्छा है इनकी ult आया हो गई है यहाँ पर Vice की. Nobody was actually on the site, but finally they got the side. They planted, and now it all depends. Jersey की positioning could, you know, get him a lot of picks here, but let's see. If Jersey goes down, there's a huge possibility Serenity could retake this. Oh no, the ult coming in. Jersey's position has been revealed. It's not good. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. And there we go. Kenshiro gets Jersey down, and now it's a 4 versus 3. Pretty winnable. By the way, manpower इनके पास है. क्या कहते हैं? K2 के पास, but look at that. A lot of utils being utilized here. Diffuse हो रहा है. छोड़ दिया diffuse. Kenshiro gets Kira down.
One enemy remaining.
Oh no, Kenshiro, how did this guy manage to get a 4K? Finally, Serenity stepping it up here.
Momentum up, yeah.
Exactly. Credit आ गया Kenshiro को for winning
That
them
was
this
evidence
round
of
here.
our worth.
So 4 rounds,
Now we
quite
prove
good,
it.
not bad. 4 kills actually coming in from here. 1-4. Finally, जो K2 का एक बड़ा momentum जो बना हुआ था वो तोड़ दिया है.
Beat and tech. Oh, again.
P10 coming in.
क्या लगता है आपको? यहाँ से 4-4 जा सकता है? Yeah.
I think because of how I've seen Serenity to play, I think Serenity might actually take this map as well. But I'm not sure. I have a feeling कि third पे जाएगा, decider पे जाएगा. पता नहीं
मुझे
क्यों.
ये लग रहा है.
Something is really bugging me about K2. You know, the winning the 4 consecutive rounds. It's giving me a hope that K2 is pretty determined. इनका confidence नजर आ रहा है मुझे. But let's see what they actually are going to have in their destiny. Hopefully it could be good or it could be bad. 1-4 so far. Serenity broke off that momentum, so Serenity has a huge place for a comeback. Let's see.
down. C. Last player standing.
It was a very quick round. Ever since gets up pick of 30. Like ये बहुत जल्दी round खत्म हो गया पता भी नहीं चला.
Okay, I only have like 78 grenades left. Hopefully that's enough.
Okay, I was muted and I did not know that.
Time out first कर क्या है Serenity का. Oh, nice with my jersey. It was a crucial pick.
Blocking sight.
इन्होंने side पूरी occupy कर लिया actually.
Spike planted.
Nice. Kanshiro ने उनके तीनों pick को down कर दिया.
Get out of my way.
Off your feet!
Counter ults coming in from both the sides here. Kenshiro went with that Vice's ult, but there was a breach ult right on the spot for their post punchers. Beautiful, nice here.
Oh, again.
Gets a 3k there, but Kashan trades him
player
off.
standing.
Salt gets villain, and now it all lies on the hands of Takakruni. Can he get this round? Finally a round for, you know, 2 consecutive rounds. के बाद एक victory मिलेगी इन्हें, but they fail. He fails. I think time. Yeah, there's still time. They have time to defuse. Oh no, that was a bit unfortunate. Timeout has put it Serenity back on this momentum now. 3-4 इंशू जो कह रही थी बिल्कुल कि बैलेंस हो सकता है 4-4 पे और ऐसा ही लग रहा है कि होने लगा है.
क्या मैं जिंक्स है क्या वाकई ट्रस्ट मी गाइस.
जिंक्स भाई जिंक्स हो गया यहाँ पे.
Door's good.
Now अब इनका save round आ चुका है. We have a lot of deadly guns. You know, the operator on ever since it could be very fatal for K2, but let's see how K2 plays this save round. Hopefully, possibly. Oh, Kenshiro, with that hit, he's pretty low here.
Gotta
So
go.
at least it's like one of them is really low. So if they get Kenshiro somehow, it could be really beneficial. But the team is approaching C की तरफ जा रही है team, and C की तरफ we already have a Vice. We have Salt and we have Kashan there. So both of them really good top aimers. They could hold off that side pretty well. Team जो है C के बाहर stack हुई हुई है. They Takakruni gave that voice off वापस जाने की, but I think they won't fall for it. The spike is still towards the C here, and I think they're going in for that. They're definitely going for that. Good detect.
30 seconds
रिवील
left.
अच्छा होगा अगर ये फेंक दे स्मोक के अंदर. प्रोग्राम उनका बढ़ जाएगा. Let's see. Oh, okay, good. Stuns are good, but Kashan right on the time. Oh, monkey deluking.
Don't have
बहुत
time.
अच्छा cover था. They don't have time
One
though.
enemy remaining.
Salt, there were
Spike
3K.
down, C.
3K'd everybody here. Kira gets one. Kira. Nice. And Harrison's gets him down with the knife. Oh no, that is unfortunate. Kira finally getting knifed. A bit sad here, but it is
I'm
what
on
it
my
is.
Rooney. Let's see if it holds or not. It's 4v4. It's 4-4, sorry.
Really, yep.
Guys, अच्छी prediction कर लेती हूँ मैं.
Time out, you
चैट
know.
चैट आप लोगों को क्या लगता है? क्या स्कोर जाएगा? क्या प्रेडिक्शन? कोई प्रेडिक्शन है?
Let's see if our chat responds because we have quite a
Yeah,
lot of viewers right now here. 13 actually watching currently the live, but hopefully this timeout जो है इनके लिए थोड़ा beneficial रहे because 4-4 तक ये आ चुकी है कहानी, so it's a bit challenge now, but they've got the rifles now. इनके लिए ये बहुत crucial है round, but let's see अगर ये Serenity अगर वापस ले जाए तो फिर तो थोड़ा मसला हो जाएगा. But it's an equal odd here, except you know ever since is on the operator and they're not going towards the op, so that's the thing. एक ही तरफ जा रहे हैं जहाँ Vice का setup हुआ हुआ है and
uh-oh.
Thorns are alive.
okay, Kenshiro
Nice,
misses that Takakruni there almost barely, but they've got the sight in their hands. They could plant the spike and play a really good post plant. Chelsea once again in that spot, you know, we've seen him a couple times
Spike
here. Hopefully
planted.
this time he does a bit of a damage, more damage actually. If he takes down Kenshiro, that could be really, really helpful. Oh, there we go. They did check it and then they threw a lot of kills on it. Chelsea is down. Kenshiro takes him down there. And beautiful trade coming in. Oh my goodness, there's so much going on here. Salt, Woody, Monkey D. Luffy goes for the ult. He could. Oh, okay. He almost gets Salt there. He could come back to life.
Player
But
standing.
ever since with that beautiful operator shot, now leaves everything on Villain. But Kashan coming in with a 2k gets Villain down, and Serenity gets this
Team
round
A.
as well. Consecutive rounds coming in by Serenity here. So
They are winning from 0 to 5. Like, what's that? Like, yeah.
if we talk about the KDAs, both the teams are playing quite fairly good. You know, it's not a huge margin or a huge difference, but definitely a bit of a you know, the duelists on both the teams are, you know, the initiators and the other roles are outshining the duelists in both the teams basically. But let's see, you know, in terms of kills. But there we go. I don't know why he's walking Kenshiro so openly. He could die with a spam, but this is bad actually. This positioning is bad. Imagine Villain shoots that spot. Kenshiro could immediately die, but he just runs off, barely surviving that. You know, Takakruni pushing him off. I think Takakruni could get him down. Oh no, Kenshiro gets out. Did he get that shot landed with that stun end?
वैसे हर बार यही आता है, यहाँ पे मर जाता है वो.
He just stopped doing that. You know, he barely survived this one as well.
Yeah.
Hopefully he just backs off now, and the odds are definitely towards the defenders with the more manpower. But कुछ भी हो सकता है यहाँ पे. Post plant अगर oh they know race ने देख लिया है हमारे. Oh, it's beautiful one pick, another
Last
pick.
player
Nope,
standing.
nope. Trades coming in. Salt, Kashan,
player standing.
Villain balancing it off to a 1 versus 1. And
God,
beautiful.
it was so good. It was
Oh
so
my
good.
goodness.
बहुत
This
अच्छा
is a
लगा था.
clip. This is a clip worth recording.
Yeah,
You know, for your
agreed.
definitely beautifully executed here by Villain. इसने अपना पूरा जो हिसाब पिछला जो 1v3 से पिछले राउंड में एक बच गया था, इसने पूरा हिसाब अपना ले लिया आज and clutching the crucial round for his team. But again, इनकी economy अभी भी is a bit off. You know, this round if they win, you know, they could catch up that momentum once again. But I love how close this is going because, you know, both the teams are
Yeah.
strong. Both the
It's
teams are
not
strong.
one-sided. Yeah.
It was never supposed to be one-sided in the last map as well, but I think it was Serenity ka strong map. So And then here, Lotus is a very common map. Everybody plays really well on Lotus, honestly. तो ये competitive scene में भी बहुत common map है, so everybody prepares really well for it.
क्या लगता है 6-6 हो गया या 5-7 या
I don't know. I just want to know who the winner will be. Because it's just so close, I can't even judge it.
nice attack after shot. Oh my goodness. अच्छा entered he gets stoned with the bird.
Last player standing.
Grenade!
Spike planted.
Grenade!
क्या लगता है ये राउंड भी आ जाएगा इनके फेवर में
Here.
Plant
Bomb buddy out.
yeah. He would save his op, no? Yeah, he is saving.
Satchel out.
Last round before the switch.
Team Serenity के दो बंदों के पास बाय नहीं है.
Now we wait.
Like सही है. Like it's winnable again. Let's see क्या होता है.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
Uh-oh. That's थोड़ी सी खराब हो गया.
I'm out of here. Oh my god.
One enemy remaining.
Bring me the arsenal! It's 6 काफी अच्छा इन लोगों ने डिफेंड किया. Like it was a good round though.
Switching sides.
No charges.
Now we wait.
Launching thorn.
Here.
ये लोग तो
No peeking.
they are waiting for getting a pick maybe.
Not ready yet.
There.
enemy remaining. Last player standing.
20. Would he get a very nice pick?
Right there.
Flash placed.
Go, go, go!
Marshall versus Marshall.
Night, night!
Nice.
Gun here.
Could he get one again? Nice! Guys, मैं jinx नहीं कर रही हूँ, trust
Right
me.
there.
I swear. I think one more, please.
Thirty seconds left.
Oh, nice.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, nice. Jersey played really well, really well.
Thirsty.
Gun here!
Guys, Icebox के बाद ये वाली बहुत अच्छी इनकी परफॉर्मेंस रही है अब तक की. Like, अभी जो इनके मैच हुआ था, like, मैच में ये लोग काफ़ी अच्छा परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं. ये मैच नेट टू नेट जा रहा है.
All set.
एंड टीम स्नैप here.
Thorns activated.
हाँ. मेरे पास कोई बाय नहीं है अभी. Yeah, could get up like that.
Flashing.
Nice.
Spike down. C.
Down.
One enemy remaining.
Like, it was a nice round. इनका safe था और इन्होंने काफी अच्छा like defend
Listen
किया
up.
है.
Kill them before they
इन्होंने
kill us.
काफी अच्छा like it was good. Nice guys.
Gotta
Like,
go.
हम यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं कि आ सकता है इनका like ये लोग जीत सकते हैं ये वाला मैच और तीसरा मैच obviously जाएगा. Maybe like that's predict.
Chill out.
My apologies. I'm back and it still seems like it's balanced off here. What did I miss, Hinshu? Because it seems
यार,
like
इन्होंने काफी अच्छा खेला like यार 2 राउंड इन्होंने 3 राउंड बल्कि काफी अच्छे थे इनके.
7-8 yeah, it's so damn close
Spike
here
down.
for
A.
both the teams. You know, that's what you expect from a map like Lotus. सबके पास comeback का chance होता है. Ever since D-Luffy को निकाल लेते हैं यहाँ पर
No more.
with his ult, and now it's a 3 versus 3.
Yeah.
Or they're on both the sides, you know. कोई भी ले जा सकता है ये. Oh no. This spam could be deadly for Kenshiro and Woody. But
One
वो दोनों
enemy
निकल के.
remaining.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful play here, Woody. Now it all lies on the hands of Kira. Kira, the lone survivor of the K2 right now. Against 3 men. It's really hard to actually clutch this off, honestly. But let's see. Look at that. Omen Kashan would just come out and just, you know, get him. He had the opportunity. There we go. Pretty predictable here, and it's now balanced off. Oh my goodness, 8-8. This seems like it's never gonna end, honestly. But let's see.
Like काफी
तो-
टाइम बाद टीम सेरेनिटी के साथ किसी को बहुत नेक टू नेक खेलते हुए देखा है. Like अभी तक के जितने भी मैच मैंने देखे, so it was
हाँ.
pretty one-sided.
कोई तो
Icebox-
जीतेगा ना
हाँ.
इसमें, because honestly it could be K2 or it could be Serenity, but K2 because K2 भी हो सकती है, honestly, because they are playing as good as Serenity as well. Both of them are balanced off right now, and so let's see. Okay, Chelsea with that operator could do a bit of a hefty damage here, but attacking is आसान. तो Serenity के पास बहुत ज़्यादा यहाँ पर ना समझो है, chance है, ठीक है. The odds are. The odds are there for Serenity, you know, the fight at the advantage. But let's see. Chelsea could be. Oh, beautiful. He gets one down. Oh, damn. Beautiful then. Dakakrooni barely surviving that stun there, but that nade. He could get. Oh, Villain gets Kenshiro down. Woody gets Dakakrooni here. They've got the side. They can plant the spike here, and अब वो देखो Monkey D Luffy पे depend करता है because Eversense is hiding in that corner. Phantom from close range is really deadly, honestly. So, okay, 2 of them are peeking Monkey D Luffy here. So the aftershock will be good. Beautiful. Monkey D Luffy gets Eversense and trade off ho gaya instantly. He's going for the ult. 2 versus 2, so it all depends on Monkey now. Okay, Villain gets Woody down. Oh, so balancing it off. Now it's a 1v1. This has happened before. Villain, you know, basically I feel like he's even though the KDA is better for Salt, but I think Villain has a better aim. A bit better aim, but they've got the spike planted and now it's a 1v1. Let's see. Ball in 3, man. Oh. Okay. Oh, beautiful. There we go. This is another 3k clutch coming in from Villain. Okay, he did a 1v3 before and now he's done another 3k. Giving this round for K2 here. I think VC में बहुत ज़्यादा हो रहा होगा यहाँ पर.
They're better than us. I can tell.
Yep. So let's see. Beautifully executed here by Villain once again. Good KDs, both the sides, you know, pretty balanced off here because, you know, the score is balanced off as well. Chelsea stepped it up quite a lot as duelist and Eversense as well. So Dakakrooni as well, 14-13, just right behind him here. So far बहुत अच्छा जा रहा है for both the teams, but honestly मुझे डर लग रहा है कौन जीतेगा.
Yeah, it could be go to overtime.
Serenity is on half buy and half save kind of a situation. Oh no, this is bad. This was barely that was a bad decision though. Okay, the aftershock is gonna kill him. And there we go. What a bad position to be in, honestly. Oh no, Chelsea's ding.
Face your fear!
Whoa, the ult coming in. Fade की ult आ चुकी है यहाँ पर. They have the sight. Good control actually. बहुत अच्छा इन्होंने खेला है, even though they had 2 sheriffs on their hands. Whoa, wait, what a spike down. That's accuracy, you know, that's precision.
Yeah.
There we go. Dakakrooni can that ult
Check that corner.
One enemy
get him
remaining.
something, but and now it's just Salt left behind with 20 HP. Nothing much you can do here. And okay, Inshu 2 round आ गए consecutively for K2. So it seems like
Get me in the line of fire.
you know this could really be going towards K2. I feel like.
Yeah. Let's see. I think ये OT जाएगा maybe. Let's see.
Let's see, let's
और
see.
ये टाइम आउट ले चुके हैं, क्या ये टाइम आउट इनके फेवर में वापसी आएगा?
Let's go. Mrs. Kell taking yet another time out here because K2 is kind of dealing a hefty amount of damage right now on Serenity, especially with the 2 consecutive rounds that they've gotten. But let's see. Let's see how this goes actually because अब यहाँ पर Serenity ने पिछले round में जो है 2 save पर थे and there were 2 vandals that were invested. So this time कच्चा पक्का है, on the economy side, but
दो के पास बाय है एंड बाकी लाइक
हाँ बाकी
और
could
के पास भी
potentially
है, या
buy, but I think इनको balance करने के लिए ना थोड़ा
सेव करना
करना चाहिए
पड़ेगा, या
properly ना, एक साथ करें या तो एक साथ buy करें, एक चीज करें. But let's see. Serenity is Serenity, they have plans, but like उस तरफ ना defense की situation अच्छी हो गई है काफी हद
लियोन
तक,
के पास
even though
बाय नहीं है,
they can buy for him na. So if
या
Cersei has an operator and he still has 4,000 credits left for him,
या
so he can afford another one if he loses it. So beautifully played here by K2 right now so far. But let's see if Serenity कैसे differ करती है. Cersei on the op where nobody possibly preach and raise. Okay, they're actually making their way towards A here. I think Cersei could leave with
वन
one
वन या
pick at least. One at least if Serenity plays it a bit off, but यहाँ पर smoke हो चुका है. So, oh, bro, that was so close. That was almost hitting ever since, but that was really, really close. That was a very lucky moment for ever since there. But chalo, let's see,
they're
how is
faking
that
it
gonna go?
and going back to
And they know the operator is there,
yeah.
right towards the stairs. So they're smoking that operator off, breaking that door. There's Villain there. Villain की position is amazing, honestly. No, it's not amazing actually. Door की तरफ से भी आ रहे हैं इधर.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh my god, oh my god.
Nowhere. I told you, this guy, his aim is crispy.
One
as
enemy
hell.
remaining.
Oh, look at that. Villain gets a
Spike
3K there.
down,
Nothing
B.
to me. Alone there.
They should get him knife.
Yes, Woody.
It's 8-11.
They should knife them so that they could
Yeah,
avenge
yeah.
themselves. They could avenge themselves, potentially.
I was waiting for them to knife him. But
Beautifully played here. Oh god, this is going so K2 को थोड़ा यहाँ पर momentum मिल चुका है. They've gotten 3 consecutive rounds. So 8-11 यार ये तो decider पे ही जा रहा है.
विलेन की लोकेशन लाइक उसका एम बहुत अच्छा था.
Villain, I told you, villain की KDA के तौर पे आप नहीं judge कर सकते हो उसको. When he was in a 1v1 with Salt, because I know that guy's aim is really crispy. So okay, what was that? Yeah. Okay, never mind. I'll just ignore that. Anyways, yeah, for a bit of a off shot that's been missed, but okay, the Kakuni backed off here. He almost gets one, backs off, but ever since getting down to the sheriff here, really bad way to go here. 4 versus 4. Villain gets
Spike
he's
down,
down.
A.
Meaty pick.
He's down by none other than Woody. A bit of a breach diff here, Sheriff versus Vandal, but it's a 2 versus 2. Operator Vandal versus a Sheriff and a Vandal. So the odds are definitely towards the defenders, but let's see which way this is gonna go. अगर कीरा आकर नीचे check कर ले that Omen is there, because Omen is not really checking him. Now they are actually facing off that angle.
30 seconds left.
Smoke may
Last
a bit of a
player
problem.
standing. One
That
enemy
was
remaining.
a bit nasty.
Spike
A bit of a
down
nasty
A.
shot.
Oh my god,
But
nice round.
Kira gets Kashan down. This is not looking good in Chu for
Match
Serenity. Seems like K2 is going to win this one.
Yeah.
Now we wait. Retrieving wall. Now we wait.
I told you that the first map was probably Serenity's very strong map, and then that's the score there. But now the K2 has proven themselves with this comeback. The decider map for Serenity, which was going to be, but they've broken that streak. So Uh, let's see. Serenity, you know,
Yeah,
last
diamond.
and
Yeah.
sole buy here. Chelsea could actually get Kenshiro down with the operator if he wants.
Oh.
Mm, Oh no, I think he's gonna peek that off. Oh, the timing! The
Ah,
timing!
wait. I knew it.
So
I knew
freaking
it.
way. This is just sad, honestly. इसको अब क्या ही बोल सकते. Peak Valorant moment right now. Team Serenity gets a good pick here for on the defenders, and now they're making their way towards A. Jawais ने already अपने control में लिया. Ooh, the timing. He almost saw the
Again,
head.
yeah.
Almost saw the head of Monkey here, but बहुत ज़्यादा timing हो रही है इस round में.
30 seconds left. Spike planted.
Okay.
He can get the
Serenity's
shot
gotten that round in their hand. No way! Chira, that was a very nasty shot on Kenshiro there, but ever since gets 2 of them down. It seems like Serenity could actually win this round if they want. What is Kashan doing in the
Last
open here,
player
bro?
standing.
Somebody explain what that position.
Remaining.
Oh,
Last player standing.
Oh my god, beautifully played here by Serenity. I was almost an ace by for ever since here, but Woody was not ready to risk it, and then he just kills the last one. 9-12. Imagine if Serenity actually makes a comeback from here on. It's pretty possible, you know.
He can do anything.
Oh, yeah, they can.
Hit them fast, hit them hard.
Bring them down.
Pretty slow off here. You know, the team is backed up towards C, but we have Kenshiro as usual on the lurk. Seems like the team is pretty confident to execute C side, but
Again, timing
uh,
हो सकते हैं क्या? भाई Jet
hmm,
में
could be actually. This is the same situation, and I think Kenshiro
same as
knows. He could guess. Ab Jersey nahi hilega. I can assure you. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Exactly, you
He's
know,
like, I want to
the
make the same
peak,
mistake again.
do you get deja vu? But it just turns on its
Spike
favor.
down.
Well done. Oh my goodness, a good 2K. This, I think this is GG's issue. As
Yeah.
this is the end here for Serenity. So it's going for the decider map, the third map, which I believe is Ascent.
30
or
seconds left.
Split? I'm not sure, but it's not going to be working out for now. Once they step out of the smoke, they're dead. There we go. There we go. Monkey
Defenders
Luffy
win.
winning
Yeah.
3-2, getting dominantly performing really well to secure their spot for the finals, and now it is going for the third decider. Very beautiful performance here we saw by Villain, specifically with the multiple clutches that he got for his team that proved to be really vital for the whole momentum and for, of course, the win. So let's see. For now, we'll be taking a short break, and we'll be seeing you guys in the decider map. Anything you want to say before we, um,
कोई
you
guesses
know?
कुछ भी?
Exactly. So 5 minutes break, and then we'll be back right on.
This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make 'em all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. when to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. Feeling like there's nothing I can do. This could be the end, it's mine to choose. It's taken me my lifetime just to prove. This could be the day I die. Don't let it be the day. What do you see before it's over? Blinded flashes getting closer. Sacrificing everything I knew. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die, gotta die. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. Feeling like there's nothing I can do. This could be the end, it's mine to choose. It's taken me my lifetime just to prove. This could be the day I die for you. Don't let it be the day. What do you see before it's over? Blinded flashes getting closer. Sacrificing everything I knew. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die, gotta die. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. Feeling like there's nothing I can do. This could be the end, it's mine to choose. It's taken me my lifetime just to prove. This could be the day I die for you. Don't let it be the day. What do you see before it's over? Blinded flashes getting closer. Sacrificing everything I knew. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. Wanna let it go, wanna make them all fight. Wanna be control, wanna murder my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die.
Okay.
And we're back on the decider map here, everybody. Ascent, a very the most OG map here in Valorant, and now we'll be seeing, you know, a bit of a calm from both the sides here. We have Kira on the usual Killjoy, but Kenshiro is going for the Chamber. Chamber is fine and all, but I feel like they're missing. Okay, they do have Deadlock. I just noticed Salt is on Deadlock, which is quite balanced off. I think it's a good calm, but I like. Wait a second. The Kakruni going for the sky is a bit different, but I don't think he's doing that. But if he does, well,
It's new
let's see how that
TNC. Yeah.
goes. It's something that's not been played in meta and for a very long time actually. Sky is not being really played even on maps like Bind where you used to see her in competitive. But no, that's not being played. But it's an interesting com, I would say. But of course, other than the chamber, and there's Yoru for ever since is a bit new. Playing Yoru on Ascent because usually people play Jet.
Yeah.
That's the most common duelist, especially or Waylay, of course. And I miss seeing Waylay. I think Oreo's Waylay was really, really good back in the time. Uh, you know, it's really good to see. But Khair, Sky, they're going for Sky. Damn though, going for Sky.
Like he
Interesting.
usually play duelist, right?
Word?
मैंने कहा
Huh?
Dakakaruni
Exactly.
usually play duelist.
Even if you see the calm of Serenity, sometimes the sentinels are changing their roles with the initiators, and हर कोई वो नहीं खेल रहा जो वो usually खेलता है except Kashan, I believe. We ever since was playing Raze, they're playing Yoru right now. Kenshiro is playing the center. Actually, yes, quite a similar, but we are seeing a bit of a difference in, of course, Dakakruni. We're not really used to seeing him on any other role than either Jet
Except
or,
duelist. Yeah.
yeah. So it's gonna be interesting to see something different.
Scanning ahead.
Okay, and early on recon, a pretty common approach by attackers, I would say, mid control laker. They're using the catwalks to go towards A here. The A is pretty empty from the inside, but they've taken control
Here.
from the main. So it's gonna be really different unless Villain comes in and gets down some of them, maybe Woody or something. Teams got the side, but they are not aware of the two people that are in the main. Okay. Oh, there's a close Sova fight here going on. Woody is pretty low, but he took down
Spike planted.
Villain there. A bit of an unfortunate situation created here, but again, अब ये smoke हुई भी है main, तो ये लोग कैसे बाहर आएंगे, for the retake and everything. So, okay, Cersei got me ever since gets monkey. Cersei another one,
One
Eversense,
enemy
another one,
remaining.
and Salt. Yes, Cersei. There's now Kira behind the door. The spikes. Oh, that was
Oh, nice try.
a nice try at stopping that, but the defuse was quite, the ticking, and in the end, Kira couldn't really do much because of his positioning. Strong round coming in here by Serenity so far. Okay, they know Chelsea is there. Oh, they're kind of. Okay, he's really badly trapped in that wall. You know, in the deadlock's wall. Imagine अभी ult होती deadlock की तो ये तो GG's हो चुका
Yeah.
होता इनका. But either way, Kenshiro is right so far. Kira versus Kenshiro, he does the TP and now Chelsea has to get out of that wall. You know. But, okay, this is kind of breaking off that wall to get escape. Oh my goodness, look at Ever Since. If Ever Since dies, he's gonna get off that outlaw there, which will be okay.
He
Good
TP.
thing he had it. Good thing he had it. Oh! The random spam from the bulldog costed him quite a lot of HP here. A bit of shoots coming in everywhere here. So far, no much of an action. 5 versus 5. Chamber Sky, both of them a bit low, but everybody is on the line. Very slow round so far.
Oh, nice.
First, Fuji does it beautiful. 2 of them are
30
in lane,
seconds
by the way.
left.
The smoke is gonna go off any second, and okay, interesting. Kira
Spike
gets Salt there.
down,
Salt
B.
gets 2 down
Revealing
with the
area.
bulldog. At 3 versus 3, by the way, they've got some of their they've got 0 guns actually. So far, 3 sheriffs, and no.
10 seconds left.
Villain gets
One
Kenshiro,
enemy remaining.
and
Nice
Woody
shot.
in the end gets Kira down. So close one. You know, the guns were not there, but it could have gone in anybody's odd any second. But in the end, Serenity की तरफ ही चला गया ये round. You know, now they've win their buy round. पिछली दफा की तरह नहीं हुआ, where we've seen them, you know, lose some of their buy round. But so far, going strong. And even though ये इनका bonus है, they still have a lot good guns. You know, I mean, not that bad off to somehow maybe clutch this round as well if they want. But there are 5 rifles coming in, so they have to be cautious about that.
Scanning ahead.
Recalling my bot.
The cross play from Salt and Kenshiro is really deadly, but oh my god, the whiff! He's got the free vandal here now. They've planted the spike successfully. That's quite enough, and
Take
there
flight.
4 of them are still alive. So this round is it has a huge potential to go towards क्या कहते हैं K2's. Salt, the timing with that Kakuni could be really bad. There we go. Salt gets the Kakuni, Kenshiro gets Willen, and now they have balanced it off to a 1. Oh no, he gets trapped. He gets trapped. And a very unfortunate way, you know, to die here, because it was a round that was almost going towards you, but Serenity prevails and gets this round as well. So far, pretty dominant performance coming in from Serenity here, but
3-0 चल रहा है.
Sound sensor up.
जो सिचुएशन की उसमें थी
Sound sensor
लोटस
up.
में. अब वो K2 की है.
Over there. Over there.
क्या लगता है आपको कमबैक होगा?
K2 has been playing really well, but again ऐसा मुझे feeling आ रही है कि ये cold Icebox की तरह
Revealing
होगा, यहाँ
area.
पर कुछ ऐसा सीन होगा.
मुझे भी यही लगता है.
Ascent पे ऐसे ही होता है कि हमेशा एक टीम ही सबसे ज़्यादा strong होती है.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm not really sure. Oh, defense आसान है ना, obviously. Defense, you have the fresh defense, so if many rounds goes towards Serenity, it's not going to be shocking. But definitely a challenge है attackers के
here.
पास to gain a couple rounds, hopefully. But the 2 of them are already down. You know, their Killjoy, their main initiator is down, so it's gonna be a bit hard. But here. I mean, random noises here and there. So they know that the team is definitely towards the Woody gets one. Kenshiro gets Takakruni as well. And he's gonna go and hunt for Monkey D. Luffy as well.
That's a good spot.
Okay. Kira down by Kenshiro, their operator. Working really well for him. 2 kills there. This operator is really good. You can't even deny how good that op is. I mean, the chamber pick explains, you know, the TPs and everything. It tells why he's, selected this agent, even though they don't really play it so much here. You know, for just Valorant, just competitive scene. But let's see. So far हमारी जो K2 हैं वो अभी they are already in the trouble with 2 of their men down just like the last round.
Here.
So it's a 3 versus 4
Revealing area.
and now ये जो है ना A की तरफ ब्रेक बहुत स्लो है. There's so much कहते हैं सन्नाटा है बहुत ज़्यादा. It's really okay, kind of an awkward
30 seconds left.
round going so far. I mean, with just 30 seconds on the clock, K2 has to do something here. कुछ ना कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा because you know the spike is not going to plant itself. I mean, the spiker is still on the mid top here. I'm not sure what they're planning. I think they're saving. I mean, they have no plan
10 seconds
whatsoever
left.
To
क्या
do.
ये लोग ए गए तो ऑलरेडी वहाँ पे स्टैक
हाँ नहीं ये समझ गए थे ऑनेस्टली इनको समझ आ गई थी कि ये कोई फायदा नहीं है लेकिन ये देखो हंट करने के लिए इनको आ रही है टीम यहाँ पर. Oh good pick almost Monkey D. Luffy gets another
स्टैक पॉज होगा.
their salt. That's you know a bit of a disconnection. Oh there's already timeout वैसे ही आ गया so they don't have to take a P10. टीम ने कहा हम आपको खुद दे देते हैं फ्री में टाइम तो now they're gonna enjoy.
क्या ये टाइम आउट वर्क कर जाएगा उनके लिए? करना तो चाहिए वरना कुछ तो
I
राउंड
mean,
निकाले.
so far you know मुझे अभी तक वही one sided feeling आ रही है फिर से. I told you just like Icebox. But देखते हैं अब क्या कहाँ तक पहुँचता है. Defense is easier but attack इतना भी मुश्किल नहीं है. This map is quite balanced in my opinion. So you could still get quite a lot of rounds of 8-4 or a 7-5. It's not that hard. But so far थोड़ा dominance Serenity का ही है. You know we're not seeing anything from K2 so far. I know, especially with their KDs as well. And the sky pick that they took is already coming in handy, honestly. Not much going on here. You know, the drone coming in towards the mid, checking all those little corners. But ये देखो ये बहुत ज़्यादा ना आगे आ जाते हैं. Serenity वाले खास तौर पे A पर ना. So look at that. Ever since on that side, the other chamber. Oh no sky. There we go.
My ult's ready.
This is
Cutting
exactly
through.
what you're supposed to flash those corners or give a jiggle peek or something. You can't give rough peeks there. You know that's exactly what K2 is doing. Charity kills दे रहे हैं ये लोग Serenity को so far. You know for their operators. Look at Ever Since again. He could get clove too, but चलो smoke off तो हो गया वो angle. But again, It was a barely. Oh, close. It hit his arm actually. Jersey gets Kashan a good knife pick. Finally, something. They got the side. Finally, 4 of them are alive, by the way. So it's just a winnable round for K2 ना. Timeout से कुछ फर्क पड़ा है I think. कुछ तो पल्ले पड़ी है चीज़ें.
I'm back.
They have the info that boathouse में. Okay, Cersei gets 2 down but dies off
One
here.
enemy
Versus
remaining.
2 Woody and Keno freaking
Oh my God.
way. This is not looking good for
Thanks.
K2 right now. K2 at the break at bin. I don't know how to say that, but वो अपनी economy उनकी देखो, they can't afford except Cersei obviously
yeah.
and Rooney. Maybe ये force करेंगे. I have a feeling that they're gonna force this one. Nah, they are. They are. It's just bad, honestly. Serenity के पास बहुत credits हैं. Even if they lose a couple rounds, you know, it's still gonna be pretty fed here. But 6-0 so far. The only round that was actually going in their favor, they
works.
failed. They failed to get it. So it's telling me a lot about which team is actually gonna get this one. As I told you, Icebox वाली feelings आ रही हैं. यहाँ तो Icebox की तरह 2 round भी नहीं आए हैं.
Again, एक
They know that the operator is there, but look at that. Oh, that was a close one. That was a close one. Sky was almost down there. Ever since gets a bit of a dink here. Salt is in a good position. I mean, that could, you know, once again, Salt keeps coming in these positions and getting a couple. Look at that. He gets Thirsty down. He's been traded out, but what is going on? Honestly, there's so much going on. Ever since was that, but again, his teammates are there to back it off. He's now on the hands of Kira. He gets one down with that wall bang. It's a 1v2, pretty winnable. Okay, he's blind. Either they push or they just back off and play it slow, but he's scared. He can just plant the spike in this moment, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Oh my God, nice wall bang.
A good wall bang. It's a pretty obvious one here. It's gonna pop.
Last player standing.
Oh, beautiful by Kira there. It's a 1v1. Oh my.
Oh my God.
Whoa,
Oh my
whoa.
God. Nice round. Finally, they got one down.
The table has turned. The
Flipped,
unexpected
yeah.
twist of events coming in by Kira, clutching that round for K2 Esports. Finally, everybody, 1 round going in the hands of K2. 6-1, but again, this is the last one. You know, their economy is really bad off. But Kira, you know, especially giving that round to them, maybe gave them a bit of confidence here, hopefully. So as I said, K, even if they lose a couple rounds, our Serenity peeps, they're still going to be having a lot of credits, and that's exactly what's happening. They still have a lot of credits. Kenshiro going in. Oh, Kenshiro is so careless here, but anyways, he's got the
your trail.
He's got this guy up the hill, but the wall kind of stops, you know, gives them enough time here, but oh my goodness, Kenshiro gets well down. Already one assault gets monkey there. Oh, a bit of a
One enemy remaining.
whiff, but Kenshiro gets a PK here, and now it's Kira again. But can Kira do it again? Unfortunately, he just cannot.
Portal closed.
You know,
इनके पास फिर से buy नहीं है.
now they are broke, but I think they're okay. Now he's gonna force that Vandal, but he's not doing it. So, 7-1. It could pretty much end actually.
Beaten by Kira.
There's a P10 coming in.
Why?
Kashan is AFK. जिन्होंने pause लिया है. What is going on?
चल क्या रहा है यहाँ?
Serenity is like why they're you know pausing the timer here, and I mean, don't you want to use that opportunity for your player to come back as well?
Yeah.
Because I think the disconnection is on the Kashan side. I don't understand why the attackers have taken a P10 here, like the pause actually, but that's weird.
क्या बोल रही हैं? Let's see. I hate Serenity. Why? Change the site. Why the fuck pushing? Please lose. The fuck?
They're calling the admins and the VC, but there's one thing that I I don't know if I'm missing something. The P10, the sudden pause has been taken by K2, right?
Yeah.
And the thing is that you even though they have taken that pause, there's a disconnection on the Serenity side as well. What I mean, obviously, if it's some rule has been broken, they would want to point it out and maybe get a compensation for it. But again, you could just let it go and take that time for your teammate to come back as well. I don't know why they're look at that, another disconnects. What is going on? Why did Sol disconnect? Look at that, two disconnections coming in from Serenity's side, and they still kind of wanna you know talk about some sort of maybe a rule broken by the team K2 for taking that pause right on 0 seconds or something. Either way, I don't understand, and the teams knows
They
best.
started their Peter at 10, but someone
Huh.
stopped it. Yeah.
I don't understand what the Salt has reconnected and the Kashan has still not reconnected, by the way. Uh, they're pretty you know determined to talk to the admins about I don't know, sort of a issue, but you could use that time for your Kashan, Serenity Kashan to come back. But well,
Yeah.
either way, whatever's gonna happen, we're still on the pause, so we'll just take a quick break as well, as the players and the matters sort out themselves.
This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. Feeling like there's nothing I can do. This could be the end, it's mine to choose. It's taken me my lifetime just to prove. This could be the day I die. Don't let it be the day. What do you see before it's over? Blinded flashes getting closer. Sacrificing everything I knew. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die, gotta die. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. Feeling like there's nothing I can do. This could be the end, it's mine to choose. It's taken me my lifetime just to prove. This could be the day I die for you. Don't let it be the day. What do you see before it's over? Blinded flashes getting closer. Sacrificing everything I knew. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die, gotta die. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I Feeling like there's nothing I can do. This could be the end, it's mine to choose. It's taken me my lifetime just to prove. This could be the day I die for you. Don't let it be the day. What do you see before it's over? Blinded flashes getting closer. Sacrificing everything I knew. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die.
And we're back here again, and after a bit of a glitch that was being faced by Serenity के काशान, वो basically जब उन्होंने reconnect किया तो वो lobby में आ गए थे instead of the game, so we had to restart the whole setup. But the game will be continuing from 7-1, where Serenity जो है बड़ी dominantly अपनी वो performance करके जो है इतना बड़ा gap से जीत रही हैं so far. But let's see if we're going to be seeing a comeback from K2, specifically if they get a couple rounds, or वो defense पर shift हो जाएंगे, तो the story could totally change in their favor as well. But so far Serenity is definitely winning.
My ultimate is ready.
could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die, gotta die. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. Feeling like there's nothing I can do. This could be the end, it's mine to choose. It's taken me my lifetime just to prove. This could be the day I die. Don't let it be the day. What do you see before it's over? Blinded flashes getting closer. Sacrificing everything I knew. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die, gotta die. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. Feeling like there's nothing I can do. This could be the end, it's mine to choose. It's taken me my lifetime just to prove. This could be the day I die. Don't let it be the day. What do you see before it's over? Blinded flashes getting closer. Sacrificing everything I knew. tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. Feeling like there's nothing I can do. This could be the end, it's mine to choose. It's taken me my lifetime just to prove. This could be the day I die for you. Don't let it be the day. What do you see before it's over? Blinded flashes getting closer. Sacrificing everything I knew. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die, gotta die. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. Feeling like there's nothing I can do. This could be the end, it's mine to choose. It's taken me my lifetime just to prove. This could be the day I die for you. Don't let it be the day. What do you see before it's over? Blinded flashes getting closer. Sacrificing everything I knew. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die, gotta die. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. Feeling like there's nothing I can do. This could be the end, it's mine to choose. It's taken me my lifetime just to prove. This could be the day I die for you. Don't let it be the day. What do you see before it's over? Blinded flashes getting closer. Sacrificing everything I knew. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die, gotta die. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. Feeling like there's nothing I can do.
I don't quit.
Finally, after I don't know 10 to 15 minutes, we
Right
are
here.
back.
Serenity
7-1.
Have one of these.
I'm glad to be back here. Team
No
K2
peeking.
seems to be, going for a different execution this time. Not B, just like the usuals they've been doing, but A side बहुत बुरी
Right
तरह
here.
stack हुई हुई है. With Serenity players. Oh damn! It's a random spam coming in from ever since takes Jersey down, and a bit of a try by Villain here to, with that shock darts, but no much damage. Sky Flash coming in, but not much happening here.
One
As
enemy
they don't
remaining.
have the guns.
Flawless.
Ever since almost gets an ace here. A 4K coming in from M2K.
It's a quick round
Pick
as I
something
would
nice
say.
to kill them with.
Exactly. I mean,
It's the least
they
we
don't
can
have the guns and they're just flashing randomly and just running into the site. It's not really helping. The, this is the reason why they have not been doing A constantly.
Yeah.
खासतौर पे इस राउंड तो बिल्कुल ही रेड हुआ हुआ था देखो पीटन आ गया या अल्लाह सबर या अल्लाह
गाइस इनका एक टीममेट बार बार ऑफलाइन हो जाता है यार.
he reconnected
Okay.
not allowed bruh
यार तो वो बार बार कर रहा है ना सेम ही थिंग. बट
I
वैसे
think
आपस की बात है
they've
यार.
used
इशू
their
आया.
P10s but again उसको इतना time मिल गया to come back and now they're back
पीसी अच्छा था इसकी. कैसे
lol
गया?
चलो timer is back on hopefully no disconnections and we can just end it
Shadows
peacefully
traveling.
Finally हमारे K2 वाले members they have the 5 rifles now so hopefully this round oh no as we talk Jersey is down the duelist is down M2K gets that first pick very important pick already so it's putting them at a disadvantage with their duelist down. So now it's just the four of them alive. It's not much you could do here without your duelist, but let's see if they have any hope yet. But Woody, Kashan almost does gives them a lot good, but M2K was there to get that trade. Now Kashan is pretty low. He could die. There you go. Good flash, and he's down. Good use. अच्छा flash use किए इन्होंने. It's balanced off to a 3 versus 3. So
Last player standing.
bit of a whiff coming in from Woody there. Salt gets one.
Spike planted.
The AFK guy, but Monkey D. Luffy finally around, going towards K2 after such a long time here. 8-2, I mean, if they get a couple rounds, maybe 2 more, there's a hope for a comeback because defense is much more easier on Ascent in comparison to the attack. So up towards B, but nobody's actually going to be approaching that site anytime sooner. The spike is towards the A here, with the Monkey D. Luffy, but the team's a bit shuffled up here. 2 of them towards the mids, 1 of them towards quite the B side. But beautiful! Cersei gets that amazing pick here, gets another one down. 2 picks. A good one, coming in from Jersey here. Salt right under Hell. The Hell spot is there. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. That's a gets him down. Keira, the lurk did not work. Woody gets him, but Woody is 30 HP. This round, the odds are definitely towards the K2. Salt once again has disconnected. Balki reconnected. Confused कर रहा है. Kenshiro with the operator, can he do much here? I think it's the best decision to save that operator, but they can still afford it for later round here. Okay, almost whiffs that. Salt once again disconnected here. I think it's the best decision to just save your operator at this point. Just no need to. He's just looking for a pick, kind of damage their economy a bit because unki economy slowly build up ho rahi hai with the rounds that they're winning.
Yeah.
And there we go. Finally, another round coming in the hands of K2. I think
Woody
यहाँ
is
से
it? Is it?
Last round in the half.
Woody is क्या उनका?
I'm not sure, but there's a timeout
Okay.
starting from M2K. I think that's there. They took that timeout just for Salt to reconnect back, I believe, because they don't have any P10 left, to utilize. Salt still disconnected, and seems to be it could go really bad for Serenity, losing their 5th man because they don't have any P10 left, and oh, there we go, he's reconnected, but we don't know why he just keeps disconnecting. I think it's the light ऐसे तो नहीं जाती है ना, but either way he's back. Their timeout has been utilized. I believe they don't have any more timeouts left, but either way.
लाइट नहीं जा रही, उसका रायट इशू कर रहे हैं, उन्होंने पहले बोला था. Maybe I don't know.
Okay, interesting. So we're back at it. They're about to unpause. The time is, the round is about to begin here, but यहाँ पर momentum जो है catch हो चुका है हमारे K2 players का. So there is a huge potential of a comeback here, especially the fact that they're going to be changing site after this round. So there we go. Killjoy's ult.
Yeah.
Deadlock की ult जो है ना वो बड़ी fatal हो सकती है if they just he does it at, imagine he just does it on the main, but he doesn't. Good entry. The side is in their control. ये देखो Church ने boat house तक नहीं check किया. He's very confident that nobody's in the boat house, but which is weird. You should check always there. M2K does the flashes. Almost gets Kira, but Kira gives him quite a lot of damage.
Okay.
M2K with that ult, checking a bit of a spots, in case, and telling
I'm back.
them to his teammates. They know that it's clear, and all of them are on site. Potentially behind that boathouse. So, oh, let me see. Luffy gets Kashan. Whiff coming in from Kenshiro.
Time
M2K
to
gets
jump.
Kira. It's a 2 versus 2 with the pretty low Yoru here. So that confused me as well. The fake was
Last
good.
player
Oh,
standing.
sure.
One enemy remaining.
Sure. What? Wait.
What?
Oh, that was so close. That's just on.
Teleport's ready.
I think it's no.
Oh,
Then
he
there's
has
all.
Could do this.
There's all. But what?
Oh.
I'm so sorry. Okay, he doesn't have time, but
No, no, he has.
no, he doesn't.
Oh.
That was so close because I don't understand why he was, so
Switching
roughly
sides.
peeking that operator. But damn, that operator is so fast. I just don't know how he uses it. It's just he just मतलब इतनी risky spot पे उसने अपनी ult खोली है openly,
Yeah.
and then that almost caught him off guard. But Klo, Monkey D. Luffy just stepped back. I don't know why he did that. He could have just gotten him mid the fact that he was taking out the ult, but उसने फिर जल्दी से अपनी headhunter निकाली, and then in the end, he just got him through that rough peak, and then ult उसने इतनी अच्छी जगह पे फिर से सेट की थी कि बहुत obvious था कि Monkey D. Luffy
Right
उधर
here.
से आने वाला था.
Yeah.
I don't know, such a bad. Uh, at least he played enough time though. Good for him. So either way, victory is victory. So nothing to lose. But that was an impressive reaction time from Kenshiro. We can't
No.
deny that.
अब हम ये देखेंगे कि ये लोग कैसे डिफेंड करते हैं.
हाँ, finally we'll be seeing something because of यहाँ से बहुत ज़्यादा comeback हो सकता है. Look at that, already low. Both of them are low. They did. Oh my goodness,
Villain
beautiful.
gets up like yeah.
Kiku Chershi
Spike
gets
down
woody as
A.
well. Kenshiro
player standing.
dies off with that spam as well. Salt gets one. Salt in a 1v4. But okay, it just goes for that
It was
rush.
a
But
quick
it's,
round though.
yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. A comeback, approaching our way. Okay, Serenity making their way towards the B side where there's just the Killjoy setup. Pretty easy to dodge though, I believe, but they've got
They
the
don't have
guns.
a jet. Maybe
Yep,
to dash out.
Yoru, but like the flashes and the TP could be potentially good. Kenshiro making his way toward itna arami si dekho inhone they just dodged that turret, and the Killjoy has no info,
God. Oh my god.
potentially. Exactly, the no info that the team even entered, and that was just swift.
Spike planted.
That was the swiftest entry I've ever seen. Look at that corner spot. That Deadlock's position could be really good. Deadlock's position could be really good. They smoked it off, but Deadlock could come out any second, and that could be really helpful. Chersy's checking.
Nice.
He gets them down. Kashan gets
One
Monkey D.
enemy
there.
remaining.
Kashan gets another one, but Kira
It's good.
gets him down. There we go, everybody. A comeback coming
Cages
in.
should set her alarm board over there.
Yeah, exactly. Alarm bot was missing, so it kind of cost.
Yeah.
They didn't invest in that,
Yeah.
with that in the buy round, but that the alarm was very necessary because you could just smoke off that turret, and Killjoy का जो angle था वो इतना, it wasn't
Off
very,
था.
yeah, exactly, it wasn't that,
Need a drop.
you know, all seeing sort of a view. But either way, it was a nice try by Serenity though. अच्छी entry थी, but they couldn't back off. They couldn't stop those guns. The
इन
pressure.
लोगों का bias Serenity का let's see क्या होता है.
Let's see if it's gonna be any different. Chelsea
But
with that outlaw towards the A, but nobody's actually coming towards A here. So the team, with the spike still not decided, they're at the mid. The mid approach could be, there's the alarm bot at the mid.
oh.
That's where the Killjoy is setting. They know that M2K is towards the mid here. Monkey D. Luffy's positioning could be really crucial. Maybe get the pick from him, because if it's just, okay, that both are backing off here. No face off here anywhere, but so far so slow. Okay, they're checking every single corner. ये अब मसला पता है क्या है कि ये स्टिंगर है. स्टिंगर बहुत close range में deadly होती है. Oh, but it fails. As M2K was there right on the spot to get Monkey D. Luffy down, and so putting Serenity at an advantage. The turret is down, which is fine and all, but
I think they're going to A, yeah. And he's holding a nice spot. So. Oh.
they do have
Scanning
one
ahead.
Phantom, and this is like Guardian and an Outlaw.
There
It's a
they are.
very
30
winnable
seconds
round.
left.
But let's see. A की तरफ execution हो गई है यहाँ पर. I don't know. There we go.
And
Kenshiro
Kira
gets
get
Kira down. Seems like the round is definitely going for Serenity with the 2 picks that Kenshiro has gotten already, on Kira and Willen. But either way, Spike's been planted, and now it's a pressure on Chelsea and
Headshot.
Duckaroo gets
player
one, but he tries.
Ah.
Yeah, he tries to escape, but वो नहीं फिर कर पाए. There's just Duckaroo with that Phantom. Nothing much you could do with the 3 peaks that are facing towards you, and Serenity finally breaks off that the streak, the जो K2 की बनी हुई थी finally. So okay, timeout. I think it's the last timeout that they can
They
take.
can pick, yeah.
It's from the
Both
side
side,
of
like दोनों की
K2.
side से, yeah, दोनों की side से time out खत्म हो गया है.
Both the teams have used, I think there's just one P10 maybe towards the K2 side, but in general, everything has been used up. So if anybody disconnects after this, if Salt disconnects after this, or if anybody actually, so it's going to be a bit of a trouble for both the teams. Let's see how this one goes. Okay, a bit of a mid control यहाँ पर हमारी Serenity वाले ले रहे हैं. Chelsea's operator could be really helpful, but he gets him to K, but Salt was right there on the correct spot to trade that off. Good trade, good pick, but again balance हो गया तो इतना फायदा नहीं हुआ operator का.
I think
But हाँ, but M2K अच्छी pick निकाले हैं उन्होंने उधर. But he is alive. His life was also important. Oh no, he didn't check. Kenshiro doesn't check that. Takakuni gets him down. And now it seems like the odds are towards the K2 side. So let's see how this one goes. Almost barely surviving that. Deadlock Kira just backs off here. Cage almost gets caged there. And now they are going for the side plantation. The bad decision by Woody to push towards the spawn, it costed him his life here. So
checking the boat house, they think that
Salt की
someone
पोजीशनिंग अच्छी है. अब ये obvious है कि दोनों उधर होंगे क्योंकि साथ
30
खेलना होता
seconds
है
left.
ऐसी सिचुएशन में. So
yeah, नहीं, but
I
still फिर भी checking
चेक
it
तो
out.
होगा, नहीं होगा तो चेक हुआ but late हुआ. Ooh,
Last
2
player
versus 2.
standing.
It doesn't work out.
Time out work कर गया इनका finally again.
Kira gets him down. Beautiful 2K coming in from him here. 9-7. ये बहुत close जा रहा है, and any team could potentially win this right now with the odds towards the K2 side because the side is defense.
क्या लगता है आपको 9-9 होगा?
पता नहीं भाई, मुझे तो कुछ भी नहीं लगता, मुझे सोना है। 9-7.
Take
I think this
flight.
match, this BO3 is going to be my retirement from the casting industry. Yeah. Anyways, Villain goes for that drone towards the mid for any info. फिर से ये लोग ना mid approach try कर रहे हैं, which is going pretty well. Almost at the end, it just kind of backfired on them, but they're trying it again and again. Monkey D. Luffy in the same spot. Kenshiro just holding that market, but now, they're kind of just gonna slowly make their way. The lurker. बाकी जो है team काफी shuffled up हुई हुई है. Maybe expecting to play for picks a bit. Oh, the spams. Flashes coming in from both the sides. Enough time for him to just escape that cage that stuck him, basically. Monkey D. Luffy and Kira, and towards the spawn, Kenshiro could get them, or either they're gonna get Kenshiro. It's gonna be one of it, but either way, they've got the side already, so they just have to plan and play a good post plan so that it doesn't really
30 seconds left.
give
Spike planted.
K2 any sort of opportunity
That's
to
a
get
lurk.
another round.
And it was a timing that Sky was checking the side, but Woody नहीं देखा उसको. I think Woody was catch Sky.
I think Woody gets a good pick on Takasuni, so I think this one is going for Serenity. Yeah, end पे table turn भी हो जाती है कभी कभी. Get oh. Okay. And the usual spot, the main spot where a player's hide, Kenshiro was just fearless. He just came out and he just gets 3 of them down. Giving them a very crucial round here because they're obviously with the round that K2
That's a
won,
good
but
spot.
K2 is in a bad positioning in terms of economy. So Serenity has an upper hand. Even if they lose this round, they still have
They would
credits
have
to
yeah.
they still have credits to buy anything they want. So let's see how Serenity plays it this time. As
They all are pushing it.
oh no, this is bad. Kenshiro is hiding in that box. Imagine if these 3 walk up towards the A side, but I think no,
You
they're
would get
not. They're
three.
just playing that, just like Serenity was playing. Oh no, wait, this, they're not really doing that anyways. So Kenshiro on the lurk while the team is making their way towards B. As a bit of a setup here, Killjoy, and I think they're kind of just gonna back off here.
Okay.
Oh no, look at Jersey. He's gonna die from Kashan. There we go. Kashan, Jersey ko le jate hain. A crucial pick here already, putting them at a disadvantage. And now, Serenity definitely has the upper hand. Okay, Takakuni gets 1 down. Villain gets another. Trades coming in from both the sides. 3 versus 2, but the guns are not in their favor. Monkey Luffy with a Bucky. And there's the sheriff with the Kira, so it's not going to be really helping them secure any sort of rounds. So
Last player standing.
there we go. M2K gets Kira down. Kenshiro, Monkey D. Luffy gets 1.
One enemy remaining.
Wait,
Well, that's
Really?
just grand.
he
Oh
has
my
time.
god. Yeah.
No
It
freaking
was so
way.
good. It was so good. I
No
was saying
freaking
that, but I was
way.
like, no, it is impossible.
Their
but
mistake. Okay, let me highlight the fact that
Don't
Kira's fall towards the hell gave Monkey D. Luffy that 1 bullet 2-shot kill that landed this unexpected round that was definitely going towards Serenity on K2 side. What an unexpected way to get this, this is a clip that you will remember forever. I mean, how lucky do you think you can be to just, land on a Vandal and then, shoot 1 bullet and get 2 people together? That's just amazing. Pretty unexpected, and we have this forward ult. No way. Villain almost. Chelsea gets Kenshiro as well. This is just about to balance off to 10-10, I believe. It's pretty close. I don't really know which team is actually going to be taking this one.
Yeah, nice.
They already lost 2 men and it's pretty well. Oh, okay, okay, Cersei. A bit of a dodge. Whoa, that barely survives that fall, but like a Dakakrooni gets one, but he gets balanced off. M2K now is balanced. It's a 3v2.
Last player standing.
Oh, nah, Monkey D. Luffy.
Team A.
God, he's fired up.
It's not.
You know,
Too good,
Monkey
they're
D.
so
Luffy
good.
is fired up right now. This guy is not leaving any space. You know, for all the past performances on the maps where he was, you know, pretty low, he is showing. He's proving himself to be crucial in this map specifically. You know, because this is the decider. You know, this is it, honestly. So let's see how far this is gonna go. I mean, this is a bit of an economical. Oh my goodness. इकोनॉमी की सिचुएशन पहुंच चुकी है हमारी सेरेनिटी की तरफ से. So let's see
You want to play? Let's play.
how they're gonna be playing this safe.
Uh-oh.
But Kenshiro के पास op है, so they know Kenshiro is there. Now Kenshiro has to take another sort of a position to, you know, get a couple picks expectingly. Look at that. M2K does that. Ult later he sees Kira there, so
He's clearing out the boathouse. They got the side and they're smashing.
Kenshiro using that operator in the save round, you know, the ult for his advantage. I think, you know, we know he's very fast, so it's been a bit, oh, barely. But what timing of his scope ke saath wahan par. Bit of a crossfire coming in from both the sides here. Salt gets Jersey. The shorties, you know, the shorties that have been coming from K2, they've been really good. Are coming from Woody, nobody's even there. Woody just shooting randomly off into the empty spaces. Kira there.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Wait a minute. Oh my
Nah,
god.
they don't have
He
time. They
doesn't
don't have
have
time.
time. I love how he, you know, how Woody played on that shotgun, you know, till the last breath he had. So this kind of gave them this round 11-9. A bit of a problem here for a K2, but let's see. We are not shocked. One win for Serenity. We see 2 rounds coming from K2. So let's see if this is going to be balanced off to an 11-11 or if Serenity is going to be taking this map.
Deploying drone.
I totally agree with the statement of Knight, by the way, in the comment, because K2 has been playing exceptionally well, you know,
Yeah.
so far in this tournament. Of course, Salt has disconnected. So it's going to be a bit of a trouble for Serenity on this one.
Because they don't have P10 and timeout as well.
They don't have a P10 and a timeout, and they need their 5 all men because it's not a close challenge. It's gonna because K2 is giving
They
an
will
equal
play
fight.
slow.
Yeah, they
maybe.
can play slow.
Oh, nice pick.
Headshot.
ये लोग BNT हो चुके हैं.
They've gotten the control.
30 seconds left.
And Salt.
Revealing area.
Oh, Jersey's down. I think Salt is back, isn't he?
Yeah.
Back
Yeah,
he's there. It's just the minor disconnection. He's back, so it seems like Serenity ke taraf odds hain for this round as well. You know, it's probably gonna make it to 12-9 here, I believe, with how the round is being played. So. Oh no, Salt is in a bit of trouble here. Look at that. Dakakrooni gets Salt. It's balanced off to a 3 versus 3. Anything could actually happen. Oh my goodness, Dakakrooni gets another one. Both of them in the boathouse. They know that he's on the spike.
Player
Dakakrooni.
standing. One enemy remaining.
There's no time. M2K playing the time off pretty well.
Time to jump.
Not only did he play the line, he gets a 4K. 12-9 for
Match point.
Serenity.
Let's
Everybody,
end
this is
this.
almost ending. This is almost ending here. It's just because specifically with their, as you know, their economy is bad as well. They can afford a couple guns, but it's not enough. Five
To beat
vandals
them.
against half broken by is not gonna be helping them. So I think यहाँ से Inshu, I would just
Chamber,
say
back me
GG's
up.
for K2. But let's see.
Yeah, let's just not lose hopes.
I mean
But yeah,
the
Erwin को सोना है. So please जल्दी खत्म करो guys.
oh my god. Wow. Let's see.
काफी अच्छा एंगल था ओमन का.
Deploying drone.
It's quite a common angle that I've been seeing people play here on Ascent here, but let's see. The team seems to be going for the B here. Yoru just goes for that TP back. Thoda shuffled up OVA team, obviously, looking to maybe get a pick or two, but this is really easy if they just push the side and just finish it because of the guns. There are two
Going mid.
shotguns. Oh no, Salt gets villain. And almost bad, honestly. It's just a shotgun and a shorty. A shotgun and a Spectre. Not much you could do, honestly. So I have a feeling that this definitely is going to be taken by Serenity. But let's see if
I think
uh,
Spectre can like Spectre बहुत अच्छे चल सकते हैं.
close range, long
Yeah,
range से आप
30
इसको
seconds
Vandal के
left.
खिलाफ तो नहीं use कर सकते हो.
obviously.
Anyways, team. Oh, he's in the smoke. Dr. Clooney's position is very crucial, but
Uh,
M2K's
dodge नहीं
decision
हुआ.
to smoke, to flash
Spike
inside the
planted.
smoke is just awesome. This duelist knows when to use his flashes. It's 2 versus 5.
It's
Kira, Monkey D. Luffy has done it before. They can do it again as well. So
One enemy remaining.
almost there. And now it's just Monkey D. Luffy. Well, with that, I would just say
it's
it
come
was
to an end.
a really good competition on this map by um, K2, with the comeback from 7-1, by the way, if you remember.
Yeah.
It was
Like
good.
ये काफी अच्छा इन्होंने है ना like neck to neck किया था.
Exactly, but it just, in the end, Serenity was dominant and it prevailed. So, with that, congratulations to Serenity for securing their
Yeah,
spot for the finals. And unfortunately, we'll be seeing K2, I think, in the lowers if they can make their way back up because they're a very strong team, honestly.
yeah.
They've
They
shown their
can beat my
presence.
Serenity.
Yes, they've shown their presence, making their way towards the semifinals. It's a big thing. It's an achievement within itself. So there's no need to lose the hope. But yes, it's always room for improvement. और उसके साथ साथ हम बस
Congrats, Team
congrats.
Serenity, and best
Yes,
of luck for the finale. Finale,
yes.
right?
Yeah, exactly. तो इसी से फिर मैं और इंशु sign off होंगे. It was a good day casting, but I
Yeah,
hope everybody, will be seeing you guys tomorrow, obviously. So till
inshallah.
then, take care. Allah Hafiz.